What is ninjutsu? Ninjutsu is the ancient art of shadows, born in the misty mountains of Japan. It's not just fighting, it's survival magic, blending stealth, illusion, and deadly skill into one seamless dance. Ninjas were ghosts in human skin, slipping through enemy lines like whispers in the wind. They climbed walls like spiders, vanished like smoke, and fought only when needed. Ninjutsu teaches how to read nature, become invisible, and turn anything from a rice bowl to a twig into a weapon. It's the art of not being seen until it's too late. 10 cool ninjutsu trivias. Ninjas often wore blue or dark green, not black, to blend into nature. They used metsubushi, blinding powders, to escape. Ninja sandals had split toes for better grip and quiet movement. They were masters of psychological warfare. Spreading rumors was part of the game. Ninjutsu includes water training, from underwater breathing to silent swimming. Female ninjas, called kunoichi, specialized in seduction and infiltration. They used shuriken, but mostly to distract, not to kill. Many ninjas were farmers or monks by day, spies by night. Ninjas made poison darts from frogs and snakes. They trained in reading animal sounds to detect enemies nearby. 5 things most people don't know. Real ninjas rarely fought samurai. They avoided direct combat. Ninjutsu is not just martial arts. It's a full survival system. Ninjas used astrology to pick the best times for missions. Their weapons were often disguised as farming tools. Some ninja clans still pass down secret techniques today. What is Kung Fu? Kung Fu is not just fighting, it's a flowing poem written with fists and feet. Born from ancient Chinese temples and mountain schools, it's the art of balance between body, mind, and spirit. Every punch has purpose. Every kick holds a story. It's not about anger. It's about control, grace, and understanding the power within. Kung Fu warriors move like water, strike like lightning, and stand as strong as ancient trees. It's a dance with destiny, teaching patience, discipline, and the beauty of turning every movement into mastery. 10 cool Kung Fu trivias. Kung Fu actually means skill achieved through hard work. It applies to any craft. There are over 400 unique Kung Fu styles. Many animal styles, like tiger, crane, and snake, mimic the animal's natural moves. Shaolin monks are some of the most famous Kung Fu masters. Training often includes balancing on logs, walking on thin poles, and finger push-ups. Bruce Lee's Jeet Kune do evolve from Kung Fu foundations. Kung Fu movies popularized the flying fight scenes in cinema. Ancient masters believed tea drinking built focus and inner peace. Kung Fu teaches using the environment, fighting with fans, ropes, even teapots. Many Kung Fu styles are named after legendary warriors or mythic beings. 5 things most people don't know. Kung Fu training includes calligraphy, to train patience and precision. Real Kung Fu fights are often short and decisive, not long choreographed battles. Internal styles like Tai Chi are considered Kung Fu too. Ancient Kung Fu included medical training. Knowing how to heal was part of knowing how to hurt. Some traditional training uses iron body techniques to toughen skin, bones, and nerves. What is martial arts? Martial arts is the human body's oldest language. The poetry of survival, the dance of defense, the science of controlled chaos. From ancient battlefields to modern dojos, it's the art of turning fear into focus, weakness into strength, and instinct into skill. Every culture, every land, every era forged its own martial way, from the swords of the samurai to the bare-knuckle brawls of ancient Greece. Martial arts isn't just about fighting. It's about understanding yourself, your limits, your power, and respecting both peace and combat as 2 sides of the same coin. 10 cool martial arts trivias. The oldest known martial art is Kalaripayattu from India. Capoeira from Brazil disguises combat as dance. Samurai practiced multiple arts, including swordsmanship, kenjutsu, and hand-to-hand. Combat jiu-jitsu, MMA, mixed martial arts, is a relatively new sport, born in the 1990s. Many martial arts were influenced by animals, cranes, tigers, even praying mantises. Real ninjas used martial arts, but they valued stealth over direct fighting. Ancient Greek athletes trained in pankration, a brutal blend of boxing and wrestling. Muay Thai fighters condition their shins by kicking trees. Filipino martial arts teach you to fight with sticks, knives, and empty hands. Some martial arts teach breathing techniques to survive extreme cold or pain. Martial arts are not always about fighting. They also train the mind, spirit, and emotions. Traditional martial arts often teach philosophy, history, and even poetry alongside combat skills. Some martial arts weapons like nunchaku were originally farming tools. Many modern military forces adapt ancient martial techniques for hand-to-hand combat. Martial arts masters often emphasize avoiding conflict first. Fighting is Karate is the art of turning your body into a living weapon. Fists like stone, feet like blades, spirit like fire. Born in Okinawa, where farmers and fishermen needed to defend themselves without swords, it grew into a system of strikes, blocks, and powerful kicks. Karate is about more than fighting. It's about self-control, respect, and the quiet strength of knowing you can break bones but choosing not to. Every punch is a promise, every stance a story, and every kata form a whispered lesson from ancient masters. 10 cool karate trivias. Karate means empty hand. Karate came from Okinawa, blending local techniques with Chinese martial arts. Traditional karate has no belts. Belts were added later to track progress. The first karate dojo opened in Japan in 1936. Some styles emphasize power, like Shotokan. Others, speed and flow, like Wado Ryu. Black belts aren't the end. They're the beginning of mastery. Karatekas, karate practitioners, practice ki, shouting to boost power. Karate was originally designed for self-defense, not sport. 9. Olympic karate only debuted in 2020. Many classic karate moves were inspired by animal movements. Things most people don't know. Karate includes joint locks and throws, not just punches and kicks. Some karate masters train by punching sand or water for hours. The wax-on, wax-off style training from the Karate Kid is based on real drills. Traditional karate teaches how to fight multiple opponents at once. Breathing control, called ibuki, is as important as any strike. Kickboxing is the thunderstorm of the fight world. Fists like hammers, legs like whips, in a rhythm that's part dance, part destruction. Born in the 1960s when karate met boxing in a back alley brawl, it evolved into a global combat sport where strikes fly fast and hard. No wrestling, no submissions, just pure stand-up warfare. It's about speed, power, and precision, turning every limb into a weapon. Kickboxing doesn't waste time. It's a violent ballet where one wrong move could mean lights out. 10 cool kickboxing trivias. Kickboxing was officially born in Japan in 1966. Fighters can strike with fists, feet, knees, and sometimes elbows. Dutch kickboxing is famous for its brutal low kicks. Many MMA fighters cross-train in kickboxing for striking skills. Thailand's Muay Thai heavily influenced modern kickboxing. Kickboxing fights are usually shorter than boxing matches, pure intensity. Some styles allow clinch fighting, holding and striking. K1 is one of the most famous kickboxing organizations. Kickboxers condition their shins by kicking hard objects, trees, tires, even bamboo. Heavyweight legend Ernesto Hoost was nicknamed Mr. Perfect for his flawless technique. 5 things most people don't know. Kickboxing isn't one style. It's a mashup of karate, boxing, and Muay Thai. Most kickboxers fight barefoot for better grip and control. In early days, some fighters wore karate gis into the ring. Traditional kickboxing training includes skipping rope. Unlike boxing, kickboxing allows full leg kicks to the thigh, extremely painful and fight ending. Here are 10 lesser-known but deadly martial arts styles that pack a serious punch, perfect for anyone looking to expand their martial arts knowledge. Silat, Southeast Asia. Where it's from, Malaysia, Indonesia, and surrounding areas. Main characteristics, fluid, unpredictable movements with a focus on joint locks, strikes, and weapon combat. Deadly secret, Silat's defense tactics involve disorienting your opponent, using their momentum against them, and brutally attacking pressure points. Lethwei, Myanmar. Where it's from, Myanmar, Burma. Main characteristics, the art of 9 limbs, using fists, elbows, knees, feet, headbutts, and even biting. Deadly secret, Lethwei is famous for its headbutts. Fighters headbutt their opponents. Body, not just the head. Knockouts are often brutal and instantaneous. Savate, France. Where it's from, France. Main characteristics, a striking art that combines kicks and punches with a unique focus on precision and timing. Deadly secret, Savate fighters wear boots instead of barefoot, which adds an extra layer of power to kicks. It's kickboxing with a French twist. Sistema, Russia. Main characteristics, a versatile and adaptive system combining strikes, grappling, and weapon combat, emphasizing relaxation and fluidity. Deadly secret, the key to Sistema is using minimal effort, focusing on breathing, energy flow, and breaking your opponent's rhythm to overwhelm them. Singkiem Kali, Philippines. Where it's from, the Philippines. Main characteristics, focuses on weapons like knives, sticks,